Hi, my little absolute beauties. Alright, so this video right here is gonna be on how I do my foundation, highlight, contour, and blush and concealer and stuff like that. It's not gonna be on this look, but it's gonna be on basically the skin and stuff like that. So if you wanna keep on watching to see how I do this gorgeous skin, and then keep on watching. And if you don't, bye. What am I doing? Okay, so before you even watch the rest of this fucking video, you need to understand that to have good makeup and good foundation, you need to have good skincare. Like, yeah. You need to cleanse your face, you need to tone your face, you need to moisturize. Eye creams are like, preferable if you could use those too, but not all of us have the time. But okay, so the first thing you want to do is basically get your fucking hair out of your face. And I just like to wear at. What I like to do with my foundation when I start making my face, you gotta prime. At least I prime. I mean, I don't know about you people. Next, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. It's silicone based, which helps me. It helps my skin because my skin's so dry, and it kind of helps lay the skin flat so you don't get any little flakies, because that looks disgusting. Yes. I also, since I put on concealer and foundation, a lot of it. I also use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion underneath my concealer and stuff like that. So I just kind of put it on my eyelids and under the eye. I don't know, I like to have extra security. So now that we got our face all primed, prepped, and ready to go, I recently just got this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I got the color Fair because I am I'm pale as fuck. I'm gonna take this shit, get a mirror so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. And put a lot on, like, I want to put some up here too, around my nosies, and on my mustache. Up here, why not? Like, let's put some up here. Yeah, I'm gonna dip back in for the second time. And go right here. And right here, if you can see that. And right here. Yeah, when you got that shit on, I'm gonna blend it out with, this is the Real Techniques version of the Beauty Blender. I like this one better just because it has like a flat edge, I guess.
Like texture, I don't know how to explain it, but I just use sponges. I just like sponges like that. And it is damp, it's wet, so it doesn't soak up as much product. And yeah, I just basically like bounce this on my skin. Yeah. So this is like the boring part. Basically you just need to blend this all together, because blending is key for good makeup too. Like, never swipe. Don't like drag it. Oh my god, no. That's disgusting. No one should ever do that. That's how you get streaks, girl. And yeah, I've noticed that you kind of have to work fast with the Shape Tape concealer because it dries pretty fast. So I just noticed that, so that's something to like keep in mind.
So I've actually been loving the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and Pro Matte foundations. They're a drugstore, so y'all can afford it. But the Pro Glow is for pretty much dry skin tone or skin textures or whatever, and then the Pro Matte is for mainly oily skin. But I like to take both of them because I noticed that I have a little bit of combination skin, more on the dry side. But anyways, I take a little bit of each and I put them on the back of my hand, and yeah, I pick them up with the same beauty blender that we've been using. And yeah, I just start going to town.
Start going ham on my face. It's not full coverage, but it's enough coverage for me. Just because I have that Shape Tape, that concealer right here, and that's where I like to conceal the most, and under my eye. That was something in my eyebrow. And I don't ever do cream.
Make sure you get that fucking lovely fat draft neck. I even take it on my ears, so. But I don't have fucking time to be dealing with bitches that have that fucking harsh ass line that makes them look like they have a fucking beard. Which, if you want that, that's on you. Like, I'm not judging. I just don't want that for myself. Okay, so now that we got the foundation and concealer all blended in and on, now we got our base. I'm going to set it with, actually I'm going to set my under eye with this Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and it's pretty cool. Like, it's the Fair 01, of course. So basically I'm just going to take that powder on this brush and press it under my eye. And this just basically sets that concealer a little bit more, locks it in basically. Contour now, which I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to contour, and it's a powder. So yeah, I broke I broke the middle one, which oopsies, but I mainly use this one, which is Subconscious, on a Real Technique brush. This is the blush brush, but I like it for contouring because it has this kind of, oh, there's a hair, has this kind of like tapered end. I don't know how to explain it. It just fits pretty good in my skin, like my cheekbone. An easy way to know and figure out how to contour your face right is to just feel your face. Like, my cheekbone's right here. Go like this too. So my cheekbones is right here. Like, my cheekbones are high up. So I like to just press and feel where it indents and then goes back out. So like right here is the hollows of my cheeks, or whatever you want to call it. And that's where you should contour. Just a little tip. So that's just something to keep in mind. And the key to make a flawless contour is to do very light strokes. Let the brush just barely touch your skin. And I figured out that that helps a lot with blending. And I like to go in circles just because it helps. I don't know, that's just the way I do it. And I even take the contour and cut my fucking chins off, because I have, like, you know, 3 chins, Sarah, Denise, and Kenya. So I like to cut Denise and Kenya off and just have, you know, the OG. I'm even gonna contour my nose, which this, I just take whatever's like excess from doing the rest of my face and just put it on my nose, just because I don't like contouring my nose too much, because I feel like you look like, sometimes you can overdo it and you look like you have 2 fucking brown streaks right here, and it's just like, girl, you've been brown nosing all day. This Wet n Wild brush, I got it at the dollar store, but it's like really super soft and I like it. It's not a bad brush for $1, so Dollar Store, honey. Get them brushes. This is my all-time favorite blush. I use it like almost every single day. I've had this since middle school and I'm still fucking... And I like to stipple it on, basically. What you can do before you start putting highlight on your cheeks, take your sponge again. This is just what I do. Take your sponge again and start pressing over that contour. Just because this kind of helps, in my mind, this might sound crazy, but since there still is foundation on your sponge, it kind of gives it that look of underneath your skin. Does that make sense? I'm actually going to take this sample Urban Decay highlighter. I've been really liking it a lot, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take... not that. This is the Real Technique brush in angled highlighter brush. I don't know, but it works really good for highlighting. And I'm the type of bitch that likes a lot of fucking highlighters, so I like to make my face look drippy. Ew. Basically, you want to put your highlighter here, in between your under eye concealer and your blush. And I like to take it around my cheekbone too, like this. I'll get a little more. Because, I don't know, this is how I do it. I put it on the Cupid's bow as well. You know what's funny though? I've seen a lot of YouTubers now put a highlighter on their Cupid's bow, and it's like, girl, I've been doing this since I was in middle school. So yeah, that's basically how I do all my base face. Anyways, that's basically how I do my like foundation, my contour, my highlight, and my blush. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I will be right back. Alright, so I just got finished with the rest of my makeup. I decided to just do a little subtle, natural look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you could do me a big favor and like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Anyways. Oh god, I hate myself. Anyways, if you guys can, you know, subscribe to my channel, like my shit, all my social media will be down in the description box. My Instagram, which I'll just tell you right now, is at Absolute Chance. I'll put a little annotation. Is that what they're called? I barely graduated high school, okay? But, yeah. So, I hope you guys, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, my little absolute beauties.